Jack Pizzo is a landscape architect and restoration ecologist and my friend, and it's a pleasure to be on your property here, all 40 acres.
Well, welcome. I'm happy to have you.
The amazing thing is that 10 years ago, this prairie didn't exist. How did you get it done in such a short time?
Well, we figured out what should have grown here, and then we brought in the seeds and put the seed down, and then began to battle the invasive species and turned it from an agricultural system back to a natural system.
But is there a fancy way of putting down the seed, or were you out there like Johnny Appleseed and just kind of doing this?
We did both. We used machinery to drill seed, and then we also hand spread seed during the winter, during spring, during summer.
Now, you talked to me earlier about how the key to ecological restoration is sometimes not so much the plants you put in, but it's the plants you take out.
Right, yeah, so I always say that it's not about making the native plants grow, it's about making the non-native plants not grow. So you're keeping the weeds in check. If you pick the right species for the site, they should grow, and all you have to do is keep the weedy competition down, and they will grow up and they'll outcompete it.
And Jennifer's going to love me for this, because I'm going to say sometimes you have to use herbicides. That's part of your arsenal, isn't it?
That is part of our arsenal. It's one of the tools in our toolbox. The goal here is to get to no chemical use on the property. And in certain places, we're already at that point. But we do have to. There are some species, like reed canary grass, that you cannot fight without chemicals.
All right, what kind of plants do we have here behind us, near us, around us?
What we have, like right here between us, is yellow coneflower. This is a member of the daisy family, and this just thrives, and you can see all of it around here. The white flowers in the background are pale Indian plantain, and that is another member of the daisy family, and both of them are great plants for insects and butterflies.
Now, a lot of these plants are knit together with the grasses. What kind of grasses do you have?
True. We have little blue stem, big blue stem, Indian grass. There's a little bit of switchgrass. There's side oats, grama, Canada rye is out here. So there's plants that grow in the cool season and plants that grow in the warm season as well.
And speaking of grass, this, folks, is buffalo grass. A lot of you have heard about it. What are the advantages and disadvantages of buffalo grass?
This lawn has only been mowed once this year in the drought. So it's been really nice to be able to just enjoy a lawn without having to do all the work on it. The lawn is also habitat. There are mice and voles that live in the lawn as well. I've had hawks hunting in here. So Mother Nature enjoys the lawn as well.
Well, Jack, it's fabulous. It's wonderful being out here on the prairie. You've done a magnificent job. Thank you so much for talking to us today.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming.